Hoje vamos invadir a fortaleza onde está Sir Otto von Bergow. Vambora.
I'm ready for anything.
Good.
Já vai deixando seu like, se inscrevendo que esse vídeo vai ser, ó. Vai ser épico, mano. Vambora. Vamos que vamos.
So I say him, what do you expect when you drink like fish? Fish is not able to walk either.
And then he threw you out?
No, he cannot, because...
Ah, vous êtes là. What
Vous
is
êtes là.
happening, capitaine?
A mam nadzieję, że kurwa przeżyjemy.
Pojebało cię.
Enough of the chit-chat. I want to know if we're gonna get to work, Zizka.
We shall. No reason to wait. Von Bergow won't stay in Malishov forever.
So tonight.
Before dawn,
Tonight.
even the dogs will still be snoring. And we'll have plenty of time to move.
I can't wait.
Sorry to disappoint you, Hinek. I need you in the village.
Oh, fuck. I was looking forward to that, Cannon.
Ok, aí.
Hey, Kubienka. You were in the artillery in Sempak, weren't you?
Yes, but in the guard
Sir
detail.
Hus vai ficar aqui,
I
pelo
know
que
shit
parece, né?
about firing.
Well, at least it's some kind of experience.
I believe I might be of assistance, mes amis.
You've already helped quite enough, Frenchman.
The Duc de Bourgogne once showed us such a bête lourde in Champmol. And I was there.
Is that so, Baron? Do you know how to handle it?
Oui. If I have a few strong men to assist me.
All right. Kubienka will go with you. If anything fucks up, we're counting on you to save our asses. The rest of us will lure the fortress garrison out, so we can cut them off. We'll split into two groups. Me and my men will cut the village off from the fortress. The second group will enter the village from the other side and cause mayhem. That'll be your job. Set fire to a haystack, make a racket. In short, anything that will lure the fortress garrison out into the open. You get me, Devil?
Oh, aye. A good old blood orgy.
Ah.
As soon as they stick their noses out, the trap falls.
And the rest will go like this. Listen up. Malishov is only a handful of cottages and a tavern. Fortunately, Kunzlin's fortress is a bit beyond the village.
Fuck. Looks more like a small castle.
Aye, it's well
Tá
fortified.
porrão.
It's got a moat, 2 gates, and a big tower. That's where von Bergow will be.
And don't forget the drawbridge and the secret passage.
Korytarz był zamknięty, byłem tam.
Aye, it's to be expected they'll seal off the passageway, so we have to get inside, over the bridge, and through the gate. You and Capon will deal with that, Henry.
Ah, ok,
You
vamos lá
two
então.
know it better from inside. Then, you'll let us in.
Damn. That'll be as hairy as the balls of St. Killian.
Aye, it won't be easy. But this isn't the first time for us. And besides, this time we've got artillery to back us up. We have to get to the tower whatever happens. And if it all works out, we'll drag von Bergow right out of bed.
God willing, he'll be sleeping like a log.
And another thing, the Devil's Den is no longer safe. So
Ah.
after the attack, we'll pull back to Sukhto Fortress.
Any place better than that shithole.
You're right there.
Abbas, no doubt Peter Pisek will be delighted to welcome us.
He wants to fight Sigismund? Well, here's his chance. Especially since he missed the last skirmish with von Bergow. Any questions?
Não, pô.
Everything is clear to me.
We're glad. Hitch up, men! Let's take advantage of the dark and get to...
Vambora pra Malishov. Ui, caralho, vai ser foda isso, galera. Vai ser muito foda. Perto de Malishov, algumas horas depois. Um único guarda aí que vai se fuder muito. Vamos flechada. Flim, pá. Vai tomar um assassinato do Harry. Ah, não é do Harry, não. Caralho, caralho. Boa. Diabo é foda, hein?
What the fuck?
Don't know whether he sprayed me with blood or piss.
What, are you mad? We were only supposed to stir things up.
What did you think we'd do? Get drunk with them? Torch the village. No prisoners.
Eita.
Look, just wait a moment.
Calma aí.
What is it, youngster? What's the problem?
Do we have to burn down the whole village?
What of it? Can't you carry out a simple task?
Well, I don't know if...
Listen, Von Bergow's in that fortress full of men. I never put my men's lives on the line.
I won't murder innocent peasants, Devil.
What? Do you have kin in the village? Who the hell's got into you?
This is the way my family was killed. They massacred them. And why?
Curva. That's your problem.
Porra, diabo.
This is a war. And this is our plan for getting Von Bergow. So if you want to do it your way, fine. You want to be a commander too? Let's see what you're made of then. I can't guarantee.
I can't give you any...
I don't need.
Ô diabo, você sabe que eu vou ganhar de você, né?
Ha! Come on! I don't have all day!
Ganhei.
Well, well. The bastard taught the devil to dance. So you won. The stronger dog fucks the bitches.
Morre não, hein?
We'll let the turnip pullers live. Hope you know what you're doing.
Eu sei, diabo.
Let none of our fine fellows fall instead of the few damn peasants. Because that'll be all your fault.
Vai dar certo, diabo. Eu mato todo mundo se precisar.
You never seen a man get his ass kicked before? We'll do it the youngsters' way. The boring way. Leave them, let him be. Muster up. We'll go round the village to get to Zizka. Nice and quietly.
Cara do Henry. Princípios, né, Henry?
What's going on, Devil? What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, I had a bit of a disagreement with this brat here.
This is your plan? To burn down the village?
What of it? We're at war, if you hadn't fucking noticed.
There's innocent people there.
Do you think I don't know? But better them than us.
Are you serious?
Sei mich poche.
It is the law of God. We are at war here.
Fuck this fucking shit. Well, it's too late to go back now.
But that fortress is still full of men.
There's another way to do this. I'll take care of the first gate. You'll have the element of surprise.
Fine, Henry. You've made your bed, now lie in it. But if any of us die today because of you, I'll gut you myself. Fuck. It's almost your time. You need to sneak quietly.
It's still dark.
I'll go with them.
I appreciate it, but this is...
Easy, Father. We're trying not to die here.
I'm giving them my best
Here I am. We got leather. And other go...
Good, Janos.
Esse Janosch é
We'll
muito
take
estranho, eu
care
nem
of the
lembro dele,
drawbridge.
cara.
And
Onde
you,
é que eu
Henry,
conheci ele?
open up the first gate for Zizka.
Ah não, ele é um dos parceiros do... Ah, ele tava preso lá, né,
into a chicken coop.
na cidade, eu acho.
I understand.
Exactly.
Good luck, fellas.
As pessoas estão putas comigo, mas é só agora. Vai dar certo, meu plano.
Good. The rock isn't so steep from this side, and the patrols are only on the eastern wall. Let's go, fellas.
Bora. Vamos, 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 vamos. Surnham, Cape and Samuel, meu irmão. Quem mais tá com nós? Não lembro. Garanhão e o Janoche.
Really?
Yeah, there. Necafrey and do it already.
Yeah.
Necafrey. O que é isso, cara? Necafrey and do it already. Bora, vambora.
Watch out.
Tá. Tem professores aqui dentro. Calei.
What? Huh?
Morre. O Henry não tem dó de soldado, mas camponeses inocentes ele não vai matar, não. Tá, tem um caminho aqui por cima. Morre. Morre. What the fuck?
Hey?
What was that? Did I imagine it? What's that sound?
My God, a murder! Brace yourselves!
Hey, take it
Everyone here!
What's that?
Deu merda.
Come on then, you bastards!
My ass!
Attack!
Ah, não, 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 não. Aí atinaram... Nossa, não sei falar. Tonaram a corneta, mano. Calma aí, vou dar um corte. Mano, eu tô indo sem... Tô nem aí, velho. Só tô indo.
What the?
Tá, vou abrir o portão logo. Ai, ai. Caralho, me deram um porradão. Eu só vou Malechov sem ser pego. Tá, calma aí, galera. Tenho que me curar aqui porque sofri uns danos legal. Tá dura.
What's up with that fucking bridge? Take cover! When the hell will he finally hit this mark? They'll shoot us all down there!
O que eu tenho que fazer?
Retreat!
He hit something! Christ! We're being served to them on a platter!
Get on with it!
Meu Deus, galera, não sei se vai dar certo, mano.
Cover!
Acho que alguém vai morrer. Errei.
Shoot! Shoot now!
Acertei um.
All's not lost, boys. We still have that cannon. We just have to hold on.
Jesus Christ, protect me!
Ai, ai, ai.
Hold the line! Don't retreat!
Caralho, mano. Não posso usar itens de combate, fodeu. Errei o bagulho, mano. Caralho, galera. Ai, não tá indo muito bem, mano. Não tá indo do jeito que eu queria. Uou. Erraram, tio. Cara, eu só espero que ninguém dos nossos tenha morrido.
Can't take much more of this. Can't those idiots hit anything?
Give them time!
Não!
They're all out of time!
Isso tá uma merda, mano. Ó, o Dante Fortune e o Vato. Acertaram.
Let's go! Forward!
Vambora, caralho.
To the top!
Bora porradaria, finalmente. Mano, tem que me curar, velho. Tô todo fudido, mano. Ufa, deu tempo. Toma um cravo defunto aí.
Quick! Forward! Forward! You're all dead, you bastards! Now,
Diabo seco. Vou te ajudar. Porque eu te atrapalhei com o seu plano. Incendiar tudo. Morre. Morreu. Fale com o Capão e Zisca. Sr. Hans. Tá, vou falar com o Sr. Hans.
Hey, blacksmith boy, come here, quick!
Não chama de filho do ferreiro, não. Eu tô aqui, mano.
Come on, Henry, there's work to do. Up here, fast!
Nossa, vai só que falta ter bugado.
What now, Captain? You fucked up with that bridge.
Porra.
What will we do now?
Everything's fucked.
Von Berghoff is holed up in the tower. He has shooters there, and we're running out of time.
We'll have to parley with him.
Oi, we're not going to give up now.
That's right. Let's go. We're going to have a nice little talk with the Royal Chamberlain. Hey, you! Up there in the tower! We want to talk!
Listen! Stop shooting!
Now we'll see what Von Berghoff comes up with.
fuck all! He's trapped!
Chamberlain, you are surrounded! I propose you honorably capitulate!
He doesn't have a drop of honor in him.
Ah! Would you give me one reason why I should do that, Pirkstein? I'm quite comfortable here. I will gladly wait for my allies in Kuttenberg to arrive. You can talk to them. Ah! And you're making a lot of noise. All that shooting you're doing must have been heard in the Hungarian camp.
Is there a point to any of this? I mean, we can avoid further trouble.
I agree. There is no point to any of this. And on top of everything, it is absolutely inappropriate in the presence of a noble lady.
Rosa Retard.
Lord Capon! Henry!
I don't know why we can't make a deal. Ransom would be a good solution for both sides.
How is that?
We'll get money and free the king, and you'll have time to change sides once things with Sigismund go to hell. And since you're our prisoner, you won't lose face in the eyes of your League of Lords or Sigismund.
And you can still settle your differences with Wenceslas.
Damn it. All right.
Can you give me any guarantees?
Why, of course. Nothing will happen to you. You have my word.
Your word, Bergstein?
We're not barbarians, we're noblemen, Sir Otto. Your dead body would be worthless to us.
Ha! How sincerely simple, huh, Enoch? But yes, I can trust you. When it comes to ransom, you can always be counted on.
Fine. But what will it be, Lord von Berkhoff? You can flatter the devil all you want later.
You have convinced me. You're right. It is not in the interest of the kingdom to wage a war against each other. On the contrary, by becoming allies, we can all gain.
Então ele vai virar de lado?
Ensure peace and liberate our king. Very well. Agreed. We are coming out.
Então deu certo. Agora o Otto von Berghoff é nosso. Velho vagabundo. Não tive que matar ninguém pra isso também.
How fickle Lady Fortune is. First you're on top, and then you hit the bottom.
O Rutar tá com ele, será?
Who would have thought back in the Barkov how things would turn out?
Come on.
Move.
Só o Rosa tem.
What? Did you think I'd have you tortured like you did to me?
Seu arrombado, velho desgraçado. Não!
Time to settle accounts. You will pay for what you have done.
No! He's under my protection.
He's a murderer. He deserves
Samuel,
to
não.
die.
Nobody's going to be killed here.
A cara dele.
Fuck, that was a blast. My skull's ringing.
The way that Brabant load that last shot, it nearly blow his French ears off. It is wonder that Fops survived it. You got lucky today. You won't.
Velho fodido do caralho. É melhor você não matar ele, mas se você tivesse matado eu não ia ficar tão triste.
The finger of God is fucked, Otto. Sorry, that must have cost the king's ransom. Oh, my lady!
E bom, tá tudo bem com a Rosa.
Anyway, I think we're all done here.
We have what we came for. Load up the wounded, and anything of value, you're ready to leave.
Otto von Berghoff, velho. Nossa, agora esse desgraçado do caralho.
You go ahead. I'll just have a look around here.
All right, Henry. Take care.
Soltou um mijão com o Bianca. Caralho, destruíram um canhão, irmão. Meu Deus do céu, velho. Porra. Tá, mas pelo menos ninguém vai usar esse canhão contra a gente agora. Mano, é isso aí, né? Capturamos o Lorde von Berghoff. Atex Hookdoll pra se juntar aos outros. Esses caras é tudo pobre, mano. Só coisa inútil. Olha só, tudo destruído. Ah, não. Nem vale a pena. Vamos logo pra sit down. Ah, e vamos também por aqui.
Slowly.
Nice and slow.
slow.
Eu vi isso é perto aqui, isso aqui não.
Quick!
Não, não é perto não. Deixa quieto. Bem longe. Lobos, ninguém liga. Restauramos a Vila tá sem agora. Vamos que vamos, rapaziada. Pra Sukton. Estamos aqui.
Já!
Nice and slow.
Easy. Nice and slow.
Vamos reparar nossa armadura.
Good days. Would you repair?
Oferta tudo minhas coisas aí, vai. Deixa inchar.
Well, do you accept more? Very well.
Pronto. Consertamos tudo. Consertar tira a sujeira também? Nossa, tira, fica tudo limpinho.
Not you, the cannon.
How'd you feel?
Consertar.
What did you say?
Tá absurdo.
How do you feel?
C'est terrible, mon ami. When the cannon flew apart, I am alive. But I feel like
Yanka does.
because I took the force of the blast for the both of us.
Aha. How'd you?
Intuition.
Lição. Entendi.
Can't you see? I'm as deaf as a post.
Tá bom. E aí, Caterine?
What do you think about my?
More like the people in the village were damned lucky.
Well,
It takes guts to stand up to Hinnock.
do you think he'll want?
It can't be ruled out.
Any idea?
Another madcap scheme, most likely. What else?
Sometimes I ask myself what.
I tell you what you've got yourselves into.
Tastes like.
Honey.
What do you think of Rosa Ruthard?
What do I know? She's quite comely. A man has to be wary of those, or else he will think of the poor fellow who.
A Rosa tá aqui? A Susana. Ei! Inclusive, vou tomar um banho, né?
Greetings.
Já que é aqui, né? De banho quente, roupas lavadas, só isso.
I'd like you.
Rapidão.
X.
1 hora só. Não preciso do serviço completo dessa vez.
All done.
Obrigado. Tá, eu quero ver como é que tá a Susana. A Rosa, quer dizer. Aqui é o castelo do Yopst, mano. Será que ele tá aqui? Ah, o Peter de Psek tá aqui. Quer dizer, não sei se aqui é o castelo do Yopst, mas ele tava aqui.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Licença, licença. Esse aqui é o meu quarto. Ó o Otto. Otto von BERGOW aqui. Oxi, que é isso, Otto? Vai dormir, velho? Eu bosta. Tá. Escreva Christopher Alderin. Ah, é o irmão do Godwin. Tá dormindo ali. Rosa.
You said you could teach me.
If you ask nicely, I'll share.
Very well then, Lady No.
That depends on what you're interested in, or if you prefer actions, but I warn you in advance that it will not come free. So,
Erudição avançada.
I'd like to... What's the last thing you read?
You'd better believe it.
Ah, não dá pra conversar com ela sobre coisas normais, af. Curei ela à toa. Tá, tchau, Rosa. Vamos nos encontrar com quem temos 5 Oh, Godwin. E aí, Godwin?
You've lived through more battles.
I won't lie. There were moments when I...
The devil wanted to...
So I heard.
No, it was nothing.
If you say so. But I'm glad to see you still got that boy from Scarlet.
Legal. Ah, técnica de espada. Será que agora dá?
Would you show me the swordsman?
Why not? I'd be... Oh, at any rate, you need... When you knock it aside, now come and...
Acho que leva a perfeição. Um combo novo aí, pelo visto. Aparecer ali em cima, eu acho. Hossein. Ah, tá. Cima, esquerda, esquerda, direita. Nossa, é difícil, hein? Sir Hans Capen. Não dá pra falar com ele. Diabo. Não dá pra conversar com ele. Ah, esse que o urso aí tava com nós ali na treta. Gishka. Salve.
So, I'm back. How's it going? Not yet. We need to fix...
Ah, tá.
Not sure what to think of Malashov. What's done is done. The devil got his ass, and if it weren't for you, half our men who are now rotting...
Cara.
After what I went through in Skalitz, I couldn't
Pelo amor de
burn
Deus,
down
Jessica.
people's homes.
Tell that to the dead. If only you'd let the devil do his job, there'd be a lot less of them. Look, I know you probably imagined yourself heroically saving the king and protecting innocents. And believe me, that's exactly what we're doing. It's just not as simple and honorable as we'd like it.
Is von Bergov's interrogation starting soon?
Not yet. We need to fix ourselves up after the battle.
Tá.
We'll hear what...
Tem que passar dia aí, vai.
Rain again.
Vamos passar 12 horas. Daí a gente dorme o resto. Então vamos lá, vou fazer isso e já volto. Eita porra, galera, fui dormir. Cálice. Não, isso aí não é cálice, porra. Malashov. Ah, não.
You saved the peasants but sent your own men to the slaughter. You like to keep your hands clean, but war is a nasty business. So who are you going to sacrifice for your conscience next?
Vai se fuder, este Vatoff.
Capon?
Não, Capon não vai morrer. Nem eu.
You play the game, but you don't understand the rules. And in the end, you'll lose. You learned nothing. You understood nothing. And yet I tried so hard. And yet we share the same fate. Lord!
Vai tomar no seu cu, Esteban.
My family was slain too, by the Turks. I felt just like you do. And Eric went through the same thing. That's why I took him in. We're one big family of orphans. Well, of course,
Eu não sou
you
sua
do have a
família.
father, although he's not gone so far as to give you his name.
Meu Deus, mano. Caralho. Cortou, né? Mas dorme mais aí, mano. Dorme um pouco. Acordar meio-dia. Mano, esses pesadelos é muito foda, velho. Na moral, esse jogo é cinema demais. Jogo bom da peste. Agora já deve ter dado tempo suficiente, vai. Até que se dá pra se juntar aos outros. Deu tempo suficiente. Tem alimento em algum lugar? Ó, o Gitka.
Is von Bergov...
You came at the right time.
Vambora. Interrogador de von Bergov está sendo preparado.
Welcome to Sukdol, Lord von Bergov. Despite the circumstances that brought you here.
It is an honor, Peter. Compared to what I had to endure from Zizka and Kunstadt, your good manners are a welcome change.
I'll do my best to make your, involuntary stay no more inconvenient than it has to be.
Aren't you being a bit too welcoming, Sir Peter?
Just what I was thinking. Fuck that bollocks. He's a captive, not some busty wench. He's only alive to squeal what he knows. It'd be quicker if I just beat it out of him.
Just a beating? What about breaking a finger or two? Or singeing the soles of his feet? You yourself forced me and Capon to do similar things when you brought that captive to Trusky.
Forced you? Come off it, boy. Should I tell the gentleman here what actually happened?
You just keep your fucking gob shut until someone asks you to squeal.
Instead of these pathetic threats, why do you not make me an offer? You do know that I am...
Shut your trap, Otto. Right now you're nothing. You lost most of your men at Rabos, and the rest croaked when we took Malashov. So what do you have left? A nice coat and a smug face.
Do you really think Sigismund made me his chamberlain because of my soldiers? Or to have someone to take care of the running of conquered fortresses?
Shut up, damn it! We're asking the questions.
Really? Then why have I not heard a single one yet? And what a shame that is. I am a pragmatic man, and I'm sure we can work something out. But lay a hand on me, and you will not hear a single word.
He's right. Apart from von Aulitz, he's Sigismund's closest man. He knows everything about him and his plans. We should try it the peaceful way first.
You're buying that? He talks just like Jobst. When he gets here, they can yap till doomsday for all I care. But now we just don't have the time.
Jobst wants to come back here. After he got away from us by the skin of his teeth?
Well, he has to show Sigismund our army up close.
So it's true. I couldn't believe the Margrave had finally made a move. I thought he would never march into battle.
What's wrong, sir? You're not afraid, are you?
Afraid that Jobst, that court schemer,
Sim.
might defeat a warlord like Sigismund in the field? Although, I expect you people have no idea of the situation Sigismund is in right now.
Oh. What situation is he in, then?
In the shit, Lord Trotznov. In the shit. So, a sensible person should seize every opportunity that presents itself. And I am eminently sensible. Lord Capon.
Yes?
When you came to Trotsky, you were carrying a message with an offer of an alliance from Lords Hanush and Radzik, were you not?
Exactly.
I think it is time
I
gave you my answer.
A wise decision, sir.
But suspicious. Why the sudden change of heart?
You think I'm some villain, don't you? But I've only ever wanted what is best, believe me. What is best for this country, for my loyal supporters, and, naturally, for myself. And I'm not ashamed of that. And it appears that Sigismund is no longer what is best.
Esse cara, ele vai
He's
pro
in
que é
trouble.
melhor.
Both
Tá
here
certo, né?
and
Das contas.
the army is not getting paid, morale is poor, and the Kuttenberg miners are rebelling. So the crown is running out of silver.
I see. The butcher's on his way, so you want to flee the pigsty, eh?
Naturally. And together we can even set fire to this pigsty, as you put it. If you want my advice.
I'm all ears, sir.
The last straw Sigismund is grasping is the royal treasury at the Italian court. If he were to lose his silver, he wouldn't be able to pay his soldiers and would have to withdraw to Hungary.
We're supposed to rob the Italian court.
The most secure place in the town?
Of course. And while you're there, you can also free the lords captured at Raborz.
Tá bom.
My father.
Lord Pisek, as the former mint master, you must surely know of some way to sneak in.
There is no way. The court's an impregnable fortress.
Really? What about tunneling in? There are hundreds of tunnels beneath
Ó,
the
você é
city.
esperta, né, mano? Meu Deus.
And if I'm not mistaken, one of them runs beneath the court.
That's total madness. There might be some passageway leading there, but no one knows those old tunnels now. Besides, they might collapse at any time. One could easily come to a bad end there.
But that can also happen when you try to mount a horse drunk. What's with this tunnel?
There's a whole labyrinth of tunnels under the city. You'd have to dig from inside the treasury to find the one you want. And where they all lead to, God alone knows.
God and me.
Oh, pardon me, milady, but how would you know?
Not all young noblewomen devote their days to embroidery, Sir Peter. I look after Father's documents, and I know all about the plans of the passageways beneath our palace. St. James's Church owes its existence in part to the generous donations of the Rutards. So in the past we had a secret underground entrance built into its crypts, and St. James's
entende de
is
buraco,
right
hein?
next to the Italian court.
A handy escape route from the palace, eh? If you don't mind crawling through a tunnel, that is.
In short, you can theoretically walk directly from Rutard Palace to the Italian court.
Sure. That is, after breaking through the walls that separate the crypt from the tunnel, and the tunnel from the cellars.
By Christ. It's worth a try.
That sounds almost too good to be true. And too easy. With a bit of luck, we'll get to the cellars of the court. What then?
What do you think? The guards will come down on you and it'll all be over.
So we need someone who can help us on the inside. Someone who'll distract the guards and lead us to the
Vavak?
silver.
What about Ulrich Vavak? If we threaten him a little, he might help us.
Most importantly, he's got the Mint Master's key. You'll need it to get to the silver. But I wouldn't advise you to rely on the help of that sycophant of Sigismund's.
Nor would I. Couldn't your brother help us instead, Lord Pisek?
Christian? He can be hard to deal with sometimes. He'd be taking a big risk, and besides, he doesn't have the Mint Master's key to the treasury. I'm afraid Vavak's your only hope.
There is one other possibility.
Oh? What's that, Sir Otto?
Perhaps you have heard about the expected arrival here of a rare visitor from very far away.
Who? Do you mean... Surely not.
The very one.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Então-
Speak clearly.
Well then, a papal legate is on his way to the town directly from Rome. He's coming to adjudicate the dispute about the new church.
What's that got to do with us?
Where would he be received except at the Italian court, along with his entourage? No one knows them, no one has ever seen them, and very few understand their language. They might as well be volunteering for you to take their place.
Well, bugger me. This is starting to sound fucking good.
What? What do you mean, take their place? Are we supposed to kill them, or what?
Why not?
Fuck. Jesus. Get a grip, fellas. Do you want to burn in hell?
Calm down. We'll just lock the Pope's lackey up for a bit, and once we've got the silver, we'll let him go again. No one gets hurt.
St. Joseph, cover thy ears.
Where will we find that legate?
He's staying in Lorette's, at the vineyard. He's got the use of the whole place for himself and his escort. But I don't know how many there are.
Good. We'll send Catherine there to have a look.
And then we'll burst in there and cause a bit of a fuss, so he doesn't get any stupid ideas. And that'll be that.
Is there no other way to solve it? Without violence?
Gentlemen, the legate is a man of the cloth, like me. I know Latin, and even a bit of Italian too, as it happens. I could explain to him what we need. Maybe we can persuade him to go along with it.
He'll tell us to kiss his arse, more likely.
Sir Hinek, never underestimate the power of sweet words. Especially when the listener has a knife at his throat.
It's true, none of us would be very convincing as an Italian cardinal. It'd be better if we made him take us with him, as his retinue.
What if the legate refuses to talk to us?
Well, we can always beat him up. Take his clothes and let someone else put them on. Like, Godwin, eh? Since he's a priest.
Hold on. I'm not going to play the jester for anyone.
Nobody's asking you to. We stick to the plan. We'll work on the legate so he agrees to take us in with him. Then we'll find a way somehow.
But what do we do with the legate's real retinue?
Lock them up at the Devil's Den. One of our men can guard them there.
A couple more peculiar fellas blabbering nonsense won't look out of place there in the slightest.
All right. Let's say we get inside with the legate. What then? What if he betrays us?
That's why we mustn't let him out of our sight. Godwin will take care of that.
Me?
You said you spoke Italian, didn't you? If he starts squealing, you'll hold a dagger to his ribs and ask him politely to play nice.
May God look the other way.
Meanwhile, the rest of us will have to deal with the guards inside, prepare the ground for digging, and open the treasury.
That's damned risky.
No one will be expecting us. As long as we don't make a ruckus too soon, it'll all be over. And the whole place will be ours before they even notice.
All right. I can't think of anything better anyway.
Agreed then. We'll try gentle persuasion to begin with. And now, to the task. Henry, you go to the town and squeeze anything that could help us out of Vavak.
Most importantly, get that key from him.
Then wait for us at Rotard Palace, where we'll set up our base. We'll get there first thing in the morning.
And how are you going to get inside? The palace will be closed and maybe guarded. I don't expect you want to march through the main entrance, where everyone can see you, and break the gate down while you're at it.
That's true, milady.
There's not only a passageway to the church, but also down to the...
No offense, my lady, but...
She's coming with me.
Do you want to get into the court? Then you need route...
All right, and no dawdling. You should be on the...
That's that then.
Então vamos. Bora, Lady Rosa.
What will you do?
We need to fix ourselves up. We also need to work out some details.
Such as?
That Rutard. We need to know how the court runs. And just...
Ah.
It looks like the two of us will be going.
I can hardly wait.
Aren't you looking forward to going home?
When they captured Pa...
Did they do anything?
No, I wasn't harmed. But before they took me away, it's likely Vavak took our home for himself.
Ah, no.
You can try. When we...
I hope so.
How do we even get...
Like I said.
Well, I suppose by now I ought to...
You are in mining country, you know. There's more...
How will I find the entrance this time?
No, I'll guide you this time.
Are you ready to go?
There's no point.
Então vamos.
All right.
Mais tarde, perto de Gutenberg.
Here we are. I'm not keen on going into that darkness.
Are you afraid?
Of the dark? Me? I'm not a little girl. But God knows what we'll find inside. especially at the far end.
I'll be with you. If anything happens, just stay behind me and...
Ah, my hero. But since I'm the one who knows the way, I'll be going first.
Vamos. Cara, olha que da hora esses lugares, mano.
Usually there's only a small trickle running through here. The water must have risen.
How far away is it anyway?
Soon there'll be a fork, and from there it's only a short distance. You'll see.
And where does the passageway end?
In the cellar, conveniently enough. It's always best to arrive inconspicuously.
Claro. Cara, eu queria poder comprar algo pra iluminar que nem, tipo, o bagulho dela. Não só uma tocha. Será que tem como? Eu tô bobeando esse tempo todo? Tipo, não é nada demais, mas seria legal.
Oof, startled me. Anyway, what's Lord Capon's problem with underground passageways? When I mentioned it at Sukdol, he looked like he was about to faint.
When we were defending the Barkov, we got buried under the rubble from a demolished tower.
Oh my god!
I was lucky to survive it. I still remember him calling for help. We were scared to death. There was nothing we could do. That's when he was captured by von BERGOW. Since then, he's not comfortable with tight spaces.
Sorry, I was a silly goose to bring it up.
Oxe.
Damn, I didn't count on it being so deep.
Everything all right?
No. Don't...
I hope you don't expect me to carry you.
I most certainly do. Unless you want to prove to me that you really are an uncouth village oaf after all.
Well, what's to be done? I'll carry you over.
Don't worry, though. I'm not some fragile petal. I'm waiting.
Vem.
This is not how one carries a lady, you barbarian.
Maybe not in Kuttenberg, but it's how...
Como que fica? Meu Deus, mano, parece cadáver. Não parece?
We did it in Skalitz.
Queria ver o rosto dela.
Not very comfortable.
Ah, just grin and bear it, my lady. We're almost there.
Pô, nem é fundo. Acho que eu podia soltar já, mas vou até o final do caminho com ela.
Oof, I don't think you'd be welcome at a royal court. But I am dry, so I thank you.
Oh, Sakra. I hear voices. Looks like we've got company.
Meu Deus.
Welcome company, I reckon.
Vai na frente aí, Lady.
Look at all this mess. I can hardly recognize this place.
This doesn't look like the work of Avak's people. More like city rabble and beggars.
They're acting like they own the place. If Pa were to see this, we must get rid of them.
So you want me to get rid of them? But what will you...
Don't you worry. You don't have to hold my hand. Do you see this ivy here? It goes all the way up to the window. I bet that riffraff, if I climb up there, I can cover you.
If you say so. But if anything happens, hide. Got it?
All right. Now turn around so you can't see up my skirt.
All right then. Here we go. I hope Rosa can aim well.
Opa. Tá, livre-se dos bandidos. Mano, é realmente uns mendigos. Cara, o cara vai me bater com um pau de madeira.
Rhoda? Could you... Rhoda!
Tá.
You want to try me? Bad luck.
Mendigo maluco.
I'll sort you out nicely.
Morreu.
Are you alright?
For now. Are you all right, Henry? I think I hit one too.
You're a good shot. Capon and Kabianka wouldn't believe their eyes.
Thanks.
Is something wrong?
Someone's trying to break through the door.
Oh, damn it. I'll be there in a moment.
Be careful.
Load your crossbow, and if they get inside before I get there, shoot them.
I barricaded the door.
Tá. Corre.
Oh, what a mess.
Vaza. Rosa.
What was that?
Tá limpo.
Rosa? It's me.
Henry, are you all right?
I'm in one piece.
Are they gone? All of them?
Aye. It's over.
All right. I'll let you in.
Vambora.
You can come in now.
So, here we are. Welcome home.
It doesn't feel much like home anymore. They were behaving like animals in here.
Don't worry about the mess.
The mess is the last thing on my mind. There was my mother's silver, it's all gone.
Right. We've got a lot of work to do. But we'll get there. You'll see. We have to. There's a lot at stake.
That's true. You know, Henry, I want to ask you something.
Okay.
And I want an honest answer, all right? If everything were to go wrong at the Italian court and, God forbid, you had to choose, would you still try to rescue my father, even if it meant putting stealing the silver in jeopardy?
The lives of allies are obviously the most valuable asset to us. Without their support, the silver would be useless anyway.
Not to mention, it wouldn't last you very long anyway.
Don't worry. We'll either leave the Italian court with the lords, or...
Or not at all.
If our plans succeed and your father is freed, do you know what will come next?
I try not to think about it.
Why? That's why you're helping us, isn't it?
If you get the king's silver, my father and I will have to hide. Leave the region, go somewhere out of Sigismund's men's reach, and you and I will have to part ways.
I won't let you go away. Even if I have to fight with your father, Zizka, and the devil.
Is that so?
I'll even tell Sigismund. Run back to Hungary. This girl is staying here.
That all sounds very nice, but there's nothing...
Opa! Eita. Tadinha. O livro que eu ajudei ela a escrever o final.
You'll be all right.
Uou! 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 Que beijo, hein?
My father would clap you in irons for that.
And for this?
Caralho. Caralho, rapaziada.
Oh. It seems you know how a lady should be carried.
Where to, ma'am? I don't see any rivers, ditches, or puddles to cross.
Dami castitatem e continentiam, sed non limoro.
Que?
Forward, Sir Knight.
Uou! Uou! Eita porra! Caralho. Rosa fala dormindo, você queria saber latim.
Oh, Christ. Oh, is it morning already? Zizka and the others will most likely be here by now. I should go and have a look.
E aí?
You know about
Tô
yesterday
pelado ainda.
and night?
What about it?
I thought maybe you want to talk about it.
Do you think there's anything to talk about?
Well, what's next for us?
Nothing, most likely. I'm Lord Rutard's daughter. Our name still means a lot, despite all the trouble we're in. When my pa is free and an opportunity presents itself, I'll have to get married.
Has your father already picked a groom for you?
Not yet, but I know how it goes. If I'm lucky, I'll marry a young nobleman and soon bear him a bunch of children. And if I'm really lucky, they'll find me some old man who will drop dead before we even leave the church.
A husband, kids? Is that what you want?
Does it seem like I have a choice? I can't just go and become somebody's squire like you. As my father's sole heiress, I have 3 options. Marriage, a nunnery, or jumping off the battlements.
Surely you're not serious about that last one, are you?
Of course not. But at least you can see nobody cares a damn what I want. Our plan may very well fail, and no one might survive. Why throw something nice away prematurely? You know, carpe diem et memento mori.
Well,
Claro. Entendi
that's
tudo.
how you feel.
É louco, hein? Mano. Calma aí. Ah, tá, não. Achei que a gente tinha tirado tudo menos o sapato. Ia ser engraçado. Porra, mano. Foda que tira tudo, né, o bagulho. Tá pronto. Agora tem que equipar as armas de novo. Arco de caça do Hanscapen. Não. Adaga, tocha. Comidas. Sinapse forte. Mistura o cravo defunto. Pronto. Olha a galera aqui. Braban recuperou?
I'd like to learn some.
Unfortunately.
You told me to come back for sausages.
Yes,
I can hardly...
they want my secret.
Mano, linguiça do Janoche.
No problem. You want more? Game is best. But dog, alright.
So I can bring you almost anything and you can make sausage?
From anybody. But...
Tá. Olha o Goblin aí. Tá, vamos descer mais. Olha o diabo seco. Samuel, meu irmão aí. Armequeiro, o Suvon. E o Giska.
So you're already here. How was the journey? Did you run into any trouble?
No, it actually went quite well. Brabant wouldn't shut up, though. Credit where credit's due. He really helped in Malishov. But sometimes, I feel like letting something blow up next to my head, too. I'd be more interested in hearing what happened here yesterday.
Some local beggars set up a lair in here. We have to get rid of them somehow.
What about Rosa? Doesn't she regret coming too?
I'm lucky she was here with me. That shot fella in the courtyard, her handiwork.
Really? Nice shot. Anyway, I told the men to get rid of the bodies and clean up the place a little. Hope the lady won't mind.
Quite the contrary, I think.
How did it go with Vavak, anyway?
Well, after everything that happened, I didn't want to leave Rosa here by herself. I'll have to go and see him now.
I understand. But go and see him as soon as possible. We won't get anywhere without his Mint Master's key.
Tá, vamos lá falar com o babaca. Quem tá aqui? Ah, o Kubienka. Ele tá aqui no Gutenberg, imagina, né, o Vavak. Tá. Só pra não começar a correr por aí achando que ele tá perto, mas ele tá longe pra caramba. Entramos.
Not a soul around. Very odd.
Very, very odd. Opa. Christian!
Henry? How the hell did you get in here?
I'm the one asking questions here. Where is Vavak?
He ran off God knows where with the money from his secret enterprise.
And what are you doing here?
That's none of your business. But how much did they pay you to tell them about the mint?
Vavak was stealing from the town.
And I could happily continue if you weren't such an honest idiot. Fanush, Milosh, defend yourself.
Ah, não. Vou ter que matar o Christian, mano, de Pisek, velho.
Ah, fuck that.
Matei o Christian.
What do you want?
Queria ter matado o Christian. Na moral. Ué? Porra, Christian, na moral, mano. Quanto dinheiro você tem? Tem? Caramba. Ah, não. Tá, temos que procurar a chave então. Um tá aqui. Um tá aqui. Tá aqui. Um tá aqui. Onde será que vai estar, hein? Um tá aqui. Um tá ali. Não tá aqui. 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 Aqui não. Não aqui. Porra. Não. 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 Meu Deus, hein. Olha o meudeus ali. Não. 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 Onde é que tá essa bosta? Pra cá a gente sai, mano. Não. Ué. Obtém a chave do tesouro real. Então onde é que tá essa merda, mano? Caralho. E agora? Já volto. Ah, nem fodendo. Nossa, olha que nojo. Meu Deus. Bom, achamos.
Well, that really is disgusting. Fuck you, Vabak.
Retorne energética
Wherever you are.
com a chave. Essa é meio random, né? Eu não tinha como saber que tava ali. E aí, Sr. Hans?
Going out in public, take a bath first.
Aye. I'll go straight to the bath.
Merda, eu tô sujo.
I saw me coming.
Me lavar. Pronto, agora não devo estar fedendo mais.
touched me testifies to my gratitude.
Why? You're threatening her. But then you just screamed and fell into a faint. And a good thing, too. At least you don't remember what happened next. Trust me, I'd rather forget it, too.
I was at the Mint Master's place.
Hold on. Everybody should be hearing this.
Huh.
Well, how did it go? Do you have the key?
Everybody,
Aye, I've got it. But it stinks a bit.
Quel puanteur! Put it away unless you want to see my breakfast.
And what about the Mint Master? Will he help us out?
Bavak has disappeared. I found the key in his house. But I also met Christian of Pisek there. He tried to kill me.
Good thing he didn't succeed. How did that end up?
He's dead.
At least he won't rat on us.
The main thing was to get the key, and we did. What's worse is that we don't have anyone inside the court. Well, can't be helped. Let's get to the point. We must have everything ready before Catherine returns from Loretz, especially the way through to the court.
I should say so. If I'm going to send my men, I have to know exactly where the way through is to be made.
That'll be your job, Henry. And Brabant's going with you.
Excuse-moi? Why should I?
Because you've been telling us you know the Kuttenberg underground like the back of your hand.
And I do, but not firsthand. Only from mind maps and drawings. Nobody will let men of my standing enter those moldy shafts.
What exactly are we supposed to do in that cellar?
Get as far as you can, and mark the spot where Brabant's men will start digging.
I see. Why do I feel like that sounds a bit too easy?
Well, we have no idea what's really down there, so you'd better have a weapon handy.
Come now. Surely you do not mean...
Rutard's daughter will tell you more. She came up with this part of the plan.
Where are the others, anyway? Kubienka, Ada, and Janos.
They heard there was work to be done, so... they left à l'anglaise.
But you do the work of 3, eh? At least with your mouth.
They're getting some wagons so we can move the silver. If Pisak wasn't lying, there's quite a hole there.
If Brabant doesn't want to go into the tunnels, I'll go with someone else.
With Ruthard's daughter, eh? One night wasn't enough for you.
I meant with somebody like Sam. He knows his way around the town underground too.
Oui. That is a good idea.
Why not? Maybe the cold down there will cool his hot head.
What will you lot do in the meantime?
We'll be doing the planning. We've got to bring those captured Italians to the Devil's Den somehow. They'll just sit tight till we give them back their legate, and then we'll let them all go.
The main thing is keeping Godwin away from the booze. Or we'll have no way of talking to the gents from Rome.
Uma tarefa difícil. E aí, Rosa?
I'm gonna go explore the underground passages that lead to the Italian court. Can you tell me more about them?
What exactly would you like to know?
Where exactly are the tunnels?
They run under most of Italian Street. Some are remnants of the original mine gallery, but other parts are much more recent. So far, only the section from Rutard Palace to the crypt under the church is accessible.
Well, the church is quite a long way from the court. If the tunnel has collapsed anywhere, we're out of luck.
Right. But the tunnels were checked properly before they started building the church. If some part collapsed, we'd be the first to know.
Tell me more about this mine gallery.
It's been abandoned for years, but we could use it. According to the drawings, it's very close to the court cellars. Christian of Pisek confirmed it.
That's a very strange coincidence.
My father said King Wenceslas had long suspected he had enemies among his own ranks. Maybe he had an escape route built. He just didn't finish it in time.
What was the tunnel to the crypt used for?
It's a safe route for anyone who wants to disappear undetected. Just like the one we took to get here.
Has anyone ever used it?
No one that I know of. The servants used it to dispose of waste.
Waste? What kind?
It leads from the kitchen, so I'm sure you can imagine. Bones, scraps, slops.
Oh, wonderful. What exactly am I supposed to be looking for down there? What are we searching for?
We need to find and mark the point where the crypt wall joins with the tunnel. When we break through the wall, only a thin partition will be between us and the cellars of the Italian court.
But how will I know I've found the right place?
You can tell if there's a cavity behind the wall by the sound it makes. The gallery is also damp, so the spot might be a different color.
So, I'll be knocking on the walls in the dark and looking to see if any is a different shade?
Well, yes. Pretty much.
Thanks for the advice. Anything else I should know?
Parece
Be
emocionante.
careful. Come back in one piece.
I'll do my best.
Ainda bem que vai ter alguém pra ir comigo nessa tarefa super legal. Essa tarefa que parece ser maneira demais, a melhor missão do game.
It appears we're supposed to go and mark the path for carrying out the silver.
I thought you were going with Brabant. He boasted that he knows those passageways.
I told him I'd rather go with you.
You made the right choice. Brabant would have talked your head off.
Well, are we ready to go and take a look underground?
Absolutely. Where is the entrance anyway?
In the kitchen.
That's a promising start.
Vambora.
Let us go. That smell. Ugh. How long have they been throwing shit down here? It's nearly up to my knees. Perish. And it's bloody slippery. Ugh.
Nossa,
The
olha,
nerve
peixe,
of Jiska
crânio.
and dry devil. I give them coin and they send me to wade through shit. Stay close to me. The path might branch off somewhere. We would not want you to get lost.
You won't scare me. I'm not a child.
You are scared shitless, I can tell.
Nada a ver.
If I keep breathing this air for much longer,
Anda.
I might be sick.
Se tivesse um mapa subterrâneo seria foda, né? Olha, tá embaixo da igreja.
Well, well, well. Somebody stashed some shunt down here.
Será que tem aí? Tem alguém aí? A regra de São Dimas. Que isso? Ah, sobre roubo.
Some fingers. Better come along. We have other work to do.
Why are you saying that talk?
Era foi o que eles estavam roubando. Nada, pelo visto. Só matei os caras mesmo. Vambora, vambora. Olha os morcegos.
Oi, that sounds different. We have it.
Achamos.
Before all this, I mean.
A long time ago.
Caralho!
With Martin.
Is that so?
A gente já veio aqui.
He was here on business and brought me along as
Da hora.
help, but I didn't see much. Martin met with a customer in the morning, and we drove back home in the evening.
Perhaps we passed on the street and did not even know it.
É, né? Da hora. Henry já esteve em Gutenberg antes. Kingdom Come 2. E antes do 1 também.
Oi, vai.
Pô, fácil, hein?
Good morning, Henry.
Ih, a Catarina aqui.
Good morning to you too.
Have a good day.
Caralho. Oxi, porra. Que lugar é esse? Nem sabia que aquele lugar existia. Gisca! Missão concluída.
Sam and I walked through the cellar as far as we could and marked the spot where we should dig.
Well done. Brabant has found some men in the meantime. He may refuse to go down tunnels, but he does have his uses. Considering how much coin he promised them all, I reckon they'll do everything they can to make sure we get out alive. Oh, and while we're on the subject, take this. You've done a lot of good work. You deserve it.
What now then?
Obrigado.
Have you come up with a way to get to the legate and persuade him to take us to the Italian court?
I should say so. Hey, listen up, all of you. You're done for today, but get plenty of sleep. We'll chase you from your beds early in the morning.
Oh, is that really necessary?
It is. We'll be riding to Lorette's.
Cardinal Pozzo goes to bed with the chickens and gets up before the crack of dawn. After the morning prayer, he eats breakfast together with his retinue, and no one is allowed to disturb them. Most regular folks are asleep at that time, so everything should be nice and quiet when you pay him a visit.
If we don't persuade him to get us into the Italian court, we're fucked. So don't do anything stupid, right?
Is everyone going there?
Everyone except Capon, Brabant, Catherine, and Rosa.
What? Am I just supposed to sit on my ass with the women?
At least you'll get your beauty sleep. That's what you wanted, isn't it?
É verdade.
You said Pozzo has a band of soldiers with him. Wouldn't it be better if we all went?
And leave this place unguarded? That's too risky. Someone has to keep watch in case any uninvited guests come snooping around.
That stands to reason. We cannot leave ces belles dames alone.
Oh. All right then.
Should we be prepared for a fight?
That shouldn't be necessary. Godwin insisted he'll sort things out peacefully with the Cardinal. But I reckon we'll have to twist his arm a bit. And while Godwin's persuading His Eminence to put on a show with us at the Italian court, the Devil, Janosch, Kubienka, and Ada will take his retinue away to the Devil's Den.
Hagen and Urso will be waiting for us there to keep them under guard.
So what exactly am I supposed to do?
Like I said, stand beside Godwin looking mean. With a bit of luck, that'll be enough.
Exactly. No killing.
All right. Let's get to work.
Report to me tomorrow
Dois
morning. Is
protagonistas,
that clear?
um ao lado do outro, fazendo missão junto. Eu e Godwin.
I was hoping you'd be coming with us in the morning. That's a shame.
Don't get me started on that. I mean, it's been some time since our escape from Malish. Well, at least...
I'd trade places with you in a heartbeat.
Oh? What's the matter? Are you scared?
No. But I don't want to leave
Well, where?
Maybe.
So, that... Oh my god! You rotting stag! It's a wonder you didn't bring the whole house down.
Can't you yell any louder? Some people at the other end of town might not have heard you.
Don't worry, I'll be as silent as the grave.
Acho bom.
Spill it. Exaggerate.
All right. I slept with her. Happy now?
The question is, was she happy? She's acting all virtuous, but something tells me she's just playing.
Well, she wasn't complaining. Neither was I. But it was a bit strange.
Did she scream? Cry? Laugh?
Meu Deus, que é
bite?
isso?
Scratch? Or did she take a whip to you?
No, nothing like that.
she just seemed to know what she was doing. Like it wasn't the first time.
What did you expect? That she was saving her cherry for some knobhead from Skalitz?
No, but...
My friend, a pretty young lady in a big town. I'm surprised Ruthard doesn't keep her locked up in his cellar.
Realmente. Capão tá certo. E o vídeo vai ficando por aqui, galera. Um bom episódio hoje, capturamos o Lorde Van BERGOW. Continuamos amanhã com mais um vídeo, mais episódio da Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Tchau!